Scum of the Earth. Sleepy Time Team.
Sleepy Time Team!
Bye, Scum of the Earth.
Sleepy Time Team, we're all the way live. Freddy's about, and you gotta hide.
Sleepy Time Team, we skipped 2 and 3, but we gotta play 4. Shut the door. Andy's here. Open the door, get on the floor. Everyone rock the teddy bear. Let's do it.
I literally just bought this game. We have no idea how to play. I would have brought my computer in here with a guide if I were a big weenie.
You weenie bobini. Should we go? Do it.
What was the question?
It wasn't appropriate. 5 days until the party.
Whoa.
Now, Andy, you've played all the Freddy games.
Except this one.
Except...
What the hell?
How could this happen to me?
What?
Wazd. So I've only played the first 2 Freddys. I skipped 3. We've only done a video of 1.
Did you play through 2 all the way?
No, did not. I don't think I beat 1.
Welcome to our Binding of Isaac Let's Play. Get me out of here.
So Andy's the resident expert on this series, so I'm gonna have to refer to him. He's also playing because
I look like a little greaser.
Any scares and jumps and howls and hoots are gonna be pretty genuine.
Aww.
Because we're tired. I don't know. I mean, how do I tell the people we're not lying? That could be a lie.
Night 1, having fun, everything's beautiful under the sun. Okay, so this one is a lot different than all the other ones.
Looks the same to me. Just control.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed the first Five Nights at Freddy. I'm not one of those people who hates on something just because it's popular. But I didn't much care for the second. I felt like it did too much, and in doing so, it made it less scary. Like, you had too much stuff that you had to do, and it became more of a game than some kind of weird thought experiment. Like, the first Five Nights at Freddy, to me, was so immersive, because since you just had, like, the 3 or 4 things that you had to do, you kind of felt like you were in that control room doing it. Whereas 2, because it added the extra stuff with turning the crank, it made it more of a game, and that kind of broke the immersion for me. And
Chris is the
so
one.
I couldn't get as scared with the second one. The first one scared the hell out of me.
Should I turn off tips?
No. We gotta learn to play.
I pretty much know. Okay. If you hear breathing, hold the door shut. Oh god, if you use your flashlight while it's breathing, does it kill you? Don't hear breathing. Okay, good. Let's turn around.
I do happen to think that Five Nights at Freddy's is a bit of a victim of its own success, though.
There's a dog.
Like, part of the allure of Five Nights at Freddy's, well, the first one, was kind of just how fucking bizarre it was. And because it was like this little known thing, that kind of made the bizarreness even more, like, kind of captivating. But once you start seeing the t-shirts and the cosplays and the pornography,
I hit hints and now they won't come back. So, this is just how it's going to go now.
So, yeah, it's just, I think it got kind of overexposed. And that also kind of takes away from the horror elements.
Sam Scratch? What the fuck?
It's kind of like how I felt with Resident Evil after the movies came out. Like, I couldn't be scared of the zombies anymore because they're clowns. But I do think the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, he deserves everything he has. Because he gave the world something that we didn't know we wanted, you know? Like, it's such a bizarre fucking concept. Like, Minecraft, right? That's something we all knew we wanted. Yeah. Like, oh man, I wish we had a game that was like Legos, but like, you can be in the world and build anything. That's something you've talked about. Like, there are so many games, like Chivalry. Oh man, why can't there be like a first-person game, but with weapons, then they're melee weapons? I've never had a conversation where someone was like, "Oh, I'd like a survival horror where like animatronics at a Chuck E. Cheese try to kill you." You know, that's something that's never come up before.
It's funny because apparently there was a big. Oh
God. Okay, this one's starting to get me.
Apparently there is a big Showbiz Pizza fandom and a big Chuck E. Cheese fandom.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to listen for breathing. And they are rivals.
Did you see that?
Yeah. I think you have to keep checking behind you or they'll get you.
I gotta take all 5 of their badasses to Showbiz.
But they hate this game because now it's not their thing anymore. And they're like, they're not true fans. It's like, it's fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
Is that just does everything have that? Does everything in the universe have people who are snotty about it?
Absolutely.
I bet you any money there are people out there who fetishize the Chevron cars and like get
I know
like
for a fact
super upset. You're not a true Chev head. You're not a true Sheva Alamar. Those are for people who like Chevron and Resident Evil 5.
You don't hear any breathing. Check behind me real quick. Nothing?
Am I being a negative Nancy? Explaining why. Like, I feel like a fucking pretentious dick. Oh, do you hear that? Yeah. Okay, it's not there.
Are you breathing? Check behind me. This is fucking stressful. Like, the third one started out pretty stressful, but then I got the hang of it, and it's now my least favorite.
Yeah, I feel like that's a problem with games like this. The better you get at it, once you start exploiting little things,
I still get so stressed I can't even open them sometimes.
once you see the patterns,
Or all times.
it's not scary anymore because the immersion's broken, and then it just becomes a game.
And that's why this is fucking terrifying.
That's kind of why I wanted to do a video before you had a chance to play it. I wanted to see you actually get legit scared. So we talked a little bit about Hotline Miami becoming a genre. What do you think about this becoming a genre?
It already happened. There's 100 more.
But there
clones of this.
hasn't been a hit though. Like, I think for something to be a genre, there has to be 2 hits. The initial one and then the second one that kind of proves that other people can do it. Like, there's been like 5 Nights at Bikini Bottom or whatever.
There's 5 Nights at Mario's or some shit.
What?
That's a real thing.
That makes that
4
doesn't
days
make a
till the
lick of
party.
sense.
Where's Freddy's head? I mean, I'm sorry, where's Foxy's head? Oh god, his eyes are following me. Oh, cool. Hey, buddy.
Oh, this is one of those sad bastard games, is it?
What? That's where his head was. Some asshole stole it. What?
Spooky.
This is weird. This is a plush version of the bad guy from the third one. Kind of. The third one is weird because it's the only one where, like, the main antithesis and everything, the main bad guys, it's just one. There's one animatronic, and it's hard to even call it an animatronic. Damn. Hurry up, dude. He hasn't moved.
When I put on a sleepy time team, I think I might actually fall asleep. I turned the lights off to make this game spookier, and now I'm just tired.
Don't worry, you'll wake up when we get our first jump scare.
Jump scares. Woo! I got kind of upset when people said the first Five Nights at Freddy's was just a jump scare game.
Oh! You see that?
Yeah, I saw it move.
The animation's gotten so much better in these. 5. Ah, damn it. Damn it.
Too bad.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know there was a bonus. Yeah, honestly, there was a time when I was a little cynical about these when I heard, oh god, there's another one coming out, there's another one coming out. But this one especially seems to have a lot of work put into it.
I gotta respect how he can just pump them out. I mean, it's just one guy still, right? Even after the millions.
It's still one guy.
And let's no mistake. Let's make no mistake. This guy's probably made millions. Because there's a fucking movie in the works. I heard they even found their director today. I'm like, what cast member of Always Sunny in Philadelphia is going to direct this video game movie? Danny DeVito. What's the scariest thing you can make a game out of? Like, for you personally.
10 bats.
It's 10 bats?
Oh, buddy. I think the animation being better makes it much scarier.
I want to make a video game all about how you never live up to the potential you thought you had as a kid. Oh, or maybe a game where, like, you get the wrong degree and you have to live with it for the rest of your life. Stuck in a job that you hate.
You're getting too real here. I do these to have fun.
Okay, fine. 11 bats.
I said fun! I love bats, I'm joking.
Bats are cool.
I'm from Texas, I have to love bats.
It's the law.
Rick Perry will fucking hang you.
On his way out, Rick Perry was like, hey, cripple guy, you better make sure people still love bats. What's that cripple guy's name?
Greg Abbott.
Oh, Greg the asshole Abbott. Greg Abbott's a dick. Just because he's in a wheelchair doesn't mean I have to be nice to him.
Who's Greg
He's
Abbott?
gold bricking.
What?
Click back in the middle. There you go.
Whoopsie. Fucking Greg Abbott.
People probably think I hate Greg Abbott because he's in a wheelchair.
Unless they're from Texas, then they know.
Then they know what. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So am I still going?
You're still going.
Oh,
You're the expert.
You sound like the expert. I'm gonna take a drink first. Get my tea on.
Greg Abbott's a dick because he doesn't want gay marriage or legalized weed.
Legalized gay weed.
Oh, he'd hate that.
I was at the legalized marijuana. I was at the legalized heroin meetup. My mom wouldn't take me. They said, "Yo, 311 never even happened."
Like, Greg Abbott said something about, like, if gay marriage was legalized across the country, like, he'd do everything to block it or something. He hadn't done shit. Because you're all taught
gay marriage on Twitter.
It'll happen. In our lifetimes, weed will be legal here in Texas. No, I've never smoked weed. Not even once. I've never done any recreational drugs. I've done prescription pills, but only when I have a prescription for them.
That doesn't really count.
No, sometimes if I'm in a lot of pain, I'll have to borrow. But I just want weed to be legal because I know some people, I'm not going to name names, who need it to live a fulfilling life. They're like in pain all the time, and like weed actually helps them with their pain and also their nausea and their stress. You know, some people you meet, you gotta be like, "Damn, dog."
I think I might need some weed after this.
I said I wasn't gonna name any names. At the beginning of the show, I said it's Andy and Chris. Did I? No, I didn't. But now they know. Oh God, I'm paranoid. Even though I haven't smoked weed, I'm feeling the effects. Greg Abbott was right. Even if he is just a gold bricker.
I ain't saying he's a gold breaker.
Strong men also cry.
Only women bleed.
I ain't got time to bleed.
You're not a woman.
Oh, do you think there was like a missed opportunity that Jesse Ventura didn't like have a branded maxi pad?
Closet, come on. Hey, buddy. I don't know what to do with him.
That's unsettling. Just be his friend.
Okay, if it's anything like the last ones, you have to just flash him a lot. With the flashlight. Not with your danger.
So go ahead and get Jesse Ventura brand tampons for when you ain't got time to bleed.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It's a vaginal conspiracy.
Band name. Women in the chat or in the comment section, if I deeply offended you with my period humor, then I'm sorry. I'll stop making jokes about the turn of the century. But
Unless you just got vaginal hubris.
she's flicking that bean like Mean Joe Green.
According to her, all their pussies are useless. Her pussy's unbreakable like Bruce Willis. This is really stressful. I don't like how my light's going out. Oh, good, he moved. Which means I'm closer to dying, I think. I didn't wait long enough for that one.
Welcome to Die.
Nassau Island.
We should open up a tie-dye store called Welcome to Die.
Fuck off, buddy. Oh my god. I guess he doesn't attack if you flash him right at that moment.
That was pretty scary. I jumped a tad.
Go away.
I haven't screamed yet though, so I'm good.
I think those are less scary.
They're like critters. Like they're scary if you saw them in person, but on screen they're just harmless looking.
Give me a hug.
I had a friend,
You can do it, Andy.
last night, or I'm sorry, tonight, I bought this game. I want to say like an hour, or no, I bought this game right before we started Let's Play in a different game.
Yeah, Way of the Samurai.
Way of the Samurai 4.
4. Every one.
Nights at Freddy's. Way of the Samurai 4 Nights at Freddy's. And I was like, okay, I'm going to play it now. And my friend was like, please, for the love of God, don't. You will not sleep. I was like, I'm not a weenie. I can handle it.
I'm not a weenie bobini.
I think the worst part about this is Five Nights at Freddy's ruins hallways. Sometimes it's dark. And you're like, fuck, I don't want to go down the hallway.
I don't believe that. You know why? Because I played PT. And that ruined hallways.
And refrigerators.
And this game, it like cancel each other out. So now I'm cool with hallways. Like if I play this game by itself, yeah, I'd be scared of hallways. But I mean...
Did they ever cause your dogs to bark? You soon glue these noisy hosts. I have been there badly 4 times.
And he can't come up with a rhyme.
I just wanted to stop because, you know, eventually the joke gets old.
Well, Andy, don't waltz in expecting fun. Don't swagger in there with your elephant gun.
Yeah, definitely do bring a fucking gun because these things will fucking murder
Don't
you.
enter the den waving chairs. I'll tell you something for nothing. There ain't no bears in there because he comes at like second to last level, right?
In the first one.
Now it's just like the fox and the chicken.
And the
Also,
hound.
when I said I'd tell you something for nothing, I meant like 4 installments of like $10.
You can't have something for nothing. You can't have me for free. You won't see twice with the fuck, I forgot the lyrics.
What's for tea, darling? Darling, what's for tea? What's for tea, daughter?
Heinz baked beans.
More music.
I was gonna do the Doctor, what's for tea? Darling, I said what's for tea?
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Okay, if I don't do this, Chris is gonna do it.
Nope.
This is so hard.
I can't be
I don't
spooked.
know any of the fucking mechanics. What do you mean you can't be spooked?
I can't be spooked. You know why I can't be spooked?
Why?
Because a man who has nothing to live for has no fear of death. I am already a walking ghost. If you take one word out of every Let's Play we've done over the last 3 years, it's actually a thinly veiled suicide note.
Considering the last Let's Play you said you were going to kill yourself, I don't think it's that.
That's why it's thinly veiled. It's like, it's so thin it's transparent. It's like when you get like sliced turkey at a deli and you're like, yo, I want to see my hand when I put it up against my turkey. And they're like, you must be a freak to order turkey that thin. I want my turkey as thick as a Bella twin, but not the one with the fake cans. The one that's eating bean curd with Daniel Bryan. He was only a vegan because of his vitiligo. Vegan ligo. Liger. What if you had vitiligo and it turned you into a liger?
That would never happen.
Like, you've got those spots on your arms, but they're like stripes.
The movie?
Yes. It's just the posters, Bill Murray's face. We have a friend that has vitiligo, and none of us noticed because he was super pale. He just recently got a job where he works outside a lot, and so he's like bronzing. And it's like, oh wow, we never knew. And of course I had to be like, Daniel Bryan has it. But you can't kick like Daniel Bryan.
I guess if you close the door, they have time to run it. I don't know.
Okay, let me try. What am I doing?
You're gonna die, bitch. That's what you're gonna do.
I'll cut this out.
Okay.
You just explain the game to me.
So basically, here's what I know so far.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were gonna cut it out, so I don't know why you started.
I don't know either. I'm not cutting it out. It's staying in.
You click. Yeah, leave your time. What the fuck? Okay. You click the doors that you want to go to, and you listen. And if you hear breathing, you shut the door real quick. If you don't hear breathing, you hit Control, and then you check and you scare them away if they're.
How do I leave the door?
Go down.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
You flick down if you want to look behind you. Hit Control. And basically, you just got to keep watch of everything.
You start talking. Tell jokes to the audience.
I'm sorry. I'm very scared.
Tell them jokes. I'm the one playing.
So, baseball. There are players who have weird names, like Baseball Johnson,
Shoeless Joe Jackson, Dr. J,
Medicine Woman,
Manute Bowl,
Menudo.
Larry Bird. He's not really a bird.
He's also not a baseball player.
None of the people I named were baseball players. I named all basketball players. I don't follow either sport, but I find that basketball players have more cult of personality than baseball players.
Because it's a better sport.
It is. It's a much more...
I love basketball.
I love basketball.
No, you don't.
You're right, I lied. I don't know why. I just lied for no reason. I like the concept of basketball. I don't watch a lot of sports, but you said, Chris, you gotta watch sport. It'd be hockey or basketball. I like baseball in concept. Like...
If Bowser were there, it'd be great.
Oh, if you're talking... Yeah.
You can't use the flashlight too quick.
Okay.
You have to listen for breathing. Oh, fuck. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Give it here. I don't either. I just bought this game.
But I'm not that spooked. I'm just bad. I'm bad and I let you know it. Well, then you should play because people want to see you get spooked.
No, they don't. They want to see...
They want to hear the baseball analogy. No, if it's talking about sports video games, I think the Mario baseball game was much better than basketball. Or I guess soccer. Did they make... Mario basketball was
Strikers.
just... But basketball, wasn't
Hoops
that...
3-on-3.
Yeah, it was the DS one. With a Moogle.
And weren't they also in NBA Street 3?
Yeah.
NBA Street. Best basketball game. NBA Street V2? Maybe
Yeah,
V3.
I will admit to that. There's one that came out on the Xbox 360 which I quite like. I think it was they made an NBA Street for 360, and it was very good.
Was that 3?
No, I think it was 4.
Oh, it was 4?
Yeah, 3. I think was the last one on the PS2 era. Fuck, we should do a video of that. We haven't played a basketball video game in a long time.
That's gotta do NBA Jam.
I find that of video games, football's the worst, and football's also my most hated sport. I can't stand football. Football's the worst. Shut the door, shut the door. Did you not hear that?
I did.
As far as video games though, I think soccer's the easiest to replicate and ergo the most fun. And right behind it would be basketball and then hockey. Pretty much anything where the object is to get
Fuck off, ghost.
object from one end of a field to another. Which is all sports, but football has all that fucking bullshit.
What about bombing run? My favorite sport.
They should make that into a real sport.
People die.
No, you use paintballs. Here's how bombing run would work in the real world, okay?
It's night 2 and it's fucking impossible.
That one kind of got me.
I just gotta get you mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Because most of the times you haven't been spooked is because you were silent, so you didn't have any...
That's true.
Do you have your headphones out?
It fell out because of the spookening.
Bitch, you were just trying not to be spooked.
Trying to succeed, motherfucker.
Should we try again?
One more time.
Okay.
What was I saying? Okay, so you get paintball guns, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a t-shirt cannon with a big fucking Nerf ball. Boom, bombing run. Real sport.
Or a t-shirt cannon with t-shirts, and then the fans can catch them.
Trampolines would be your jump pads. Nah, that wouldn't work, now that I think about it. Because you need a way to take the ball away from a player. I guess they just have to throw the ball with their hand. You just have to toss the ball. That way, when you kill someone and they drop the ball, you can pick it up. Because if it was loaded into their gun, you'd have to reach in the gun and pull it out, which would be kind of bullshit.
So I think mechanically, you have to only listen for breathing. If you hear footsteps, then you flashlight.
Okay.
That time I heard a little dink, dink, dink. So I used my flashlight. I think it's kind of like the first one. It's preying on you getting spooked, where it's hoping that you'll fuck up by doing something too fast, or
Yeah.
The more flustered you get, the harder.
So
it
do you
is.
think it's a wise decision that we exchange goods and services online for boglins?
No.
Because I was thinking, like, what if we sold t-shirts, posters, and our game, right? And we charge money, but if you have a boglin and you just send me your boglin, I'll give you. I want a bunch of boglins. I want to be able to swim
welcome
in
to our
boglins.
Boglin podcast. Ogling those boglins.
I can't be scared for the rest of the night. I'm gonna be thinking Oglin Boglin.
Hey, if I'm about to get jump scared, can you say Oglin Boglin? And
Welcome to Oglin Boglin, where my first guest is Sarah McLaughlin.
And our second guest is Kyle McLaughlin.
Here's Paul
That's
F.
our only
Tompkins.
guest. Oh, good. He's already halfway there.
Paul F. Tompkins on Oglin Boglins. Well, Paul F. Tompkins has to be on every podcast, remember?
That's true. It's contractually.
And he has to do his weird goblin voice.
It's only 2 a.m. and I'm already
Thin
fucked.
slices, thin slices.
Okay, good.
You know what make this game better if it was Five Nights at Fergie's?
This little kid keeps running and running
running.
in the 90s.
They make so many hit songs from that group. I love the Black Eyed Peas. They're so great.
We're about to get a black eye, son.
They're a great group that didn't completely sell out and forget any message or semblance of talent or originality.
What's
they
the
once
message?
had. That is the greatest skit ever, because that's exactly what I've been talking about for Black Eyed Peas for years. I've been like, no, you don't understand. In like the early 90s, they stood for something.
What was it in
scared.
in The Office?
They stood for spooks.
Robert California said, I don't understand the Black Eyed Peas. It's rap for people who don't like rap. It's rock for people who don't like rock. And I remember Ryan, isn't that BJ Novak's character?
Yeah.
Was like nodding, like pointing, like, yes, he gets it.
And that little guy who no one loved grew into Ultron.
I guess I was wrong.
Learn from your mistakes and try one more time.
Ah, fuck, okay.
This is so far the worst video we've ever done. We need to pull
why
it
are we
out of
putting
our
it up?
butts and no. Okay, it's the worst video we've ever done that's actually been released.
This is the worst video I've ever done tonight.
What's the worst video we've ever done that we haven't put up?
I don't know.
We've killed a lot of videos because they sucked. What's a game that we were playing, we're like, wow, no, this ain't gonna work. Oh, I know exactly. You know what the worst video we've ever done was?
What?
Don't Starve.
Don't say
We
it.
tried for two
Don't
and a half
say
hours, and it just kept... The recording kept failing. For some weird fucking reason. We were using Camtasia, and it kept fucking up. And it was right when the beta for...
Don't Starve Together?
first came out. No, it was the original Don't Starve.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe it wasn't beta. That one
I couldn't
didn't
even hear
count.
the breathing.
I'll be quiet. Okay, everyone. This is an experimental Sleepy Time team. Andy's going to be completely silent as he does this one, as am I. Hey, Andy.
What?
They might as well call you Bruce Dern. Because you're about to embark on a silent running. Do it!
I want to be Laura Dern.
Isn't she Bruce Dern's daughter?
Yeah.
Is she?
Isn't she? Isn't it like an acting dynasty?
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about Bruce Dern. Just let Andy play the game.
I don't know what to do.
Warriors, come out and play. Okay, no more talking from me. That's sorry.
That face that Laura Dern makes in Inland Empire. That's me playing this game the whole time.
What about the face? That was my bad. I lied. I was gonna be quiet, and I didn't. I was gonna make a Jurassic Park reference.
No, because that's looking on in wonder and disbelief.
I'm gonna try one more time myself. Chris, the master of Freds.
Okay.
They call me Fred Master 5.
This is the hardest. This is so fucking hard.
We just gotta learn to play. But we won't in this video.
But you said that learning to play is the opposite of what you want to do because it takes away all enjoyment and
that's true.
Scarediness.
I am a conflicted man who doesn't know what he wants in life. Which is why 3 years in this channel is still not popular.
Remember control.
Sorry, you told me to stop dropping harsh truths.
What the fuck was that? I wish I just had the sound clip of them breathing so I knew exactly what it sounded like.
Do you think he made sound such a crucial element in this game to discourage people from Let's Playing it? Like he was like, I'm sick of Markiplier.
I keep looking up Five Nights at Freddy's and all I get is Markiplier. It's like, no, I want the game. I want to see the game. I don't want to see this guy. Like, no disrespect.
No disrespect.
But goddamn, just let me look up fucking games instead of the people playing them. If you look up this game, you're not going to get fucking Skill with the Earth. And if you do, more views for us. Hooray, I'm a hypocrite.
I don't think any game you can look up and we're the top hit.
What about that game with the troll face in it? Uh-oh. That was a spooky sound. Okay, good.
So I'm supposed to like wait in the darkness.
Yeah, wait a few seconds. I don't even know what we're listening for. That's a really cool shading effect. Remember to check behind you. The ceiling titty. The enclosure for the light bulb. The light on the, what's it called? Reflects it. The flashlight reflects on it. Check your fucking doors already.
Yeah, I'm not good at this game either. Well, that was Sleep Time Team Freddy Got Fingered edition. We'll come back to this game maybe on a live stream when we've learned to play it more.
Fred and Freddy.
Good night.